How's it going, folks, and welcome back to Atalanta. Today we are in the Champions League quarterfinals. We are taking on Bayern Munich, first away from home, then the return leg at home. Hopefully we can get a good result today. Let's go see how we get on, shall we? So yes, folks, welcome back to episode number 24 here with Atalanta. And before we get into things today, just to let you guys know, I have partnered up with Fanatical to secure you a really good discount on FM23. Using the code FM23WTS and using the link at the top of the description gets you Football Manager 2023 for £32, including beta access. They are a SEGA-approved retailer. If you want to help support the channel, maybe check out that link down below. As for today, though, we are here at Atalanta. We are here for the Champions League. I really want to win the Champions League before FM23 comes along. If that's going to happen, I need to speed up the number of episodes I'm doing. I'm aware of that. And well, maybe we can step up and do something special today. Of course, last episode we were here, we beat Wolfsburg in that Champions League second leg. We've been rewarded with another game against, well, perhaps slightly better Bundesliga opposition. It is a very good Bayern Munich team. A Bayern Munich team where their hot prospect, their key man, Jamal Musiala, has really developed. 21 years old. He is absolutely ridiculous. He's going to be quite difficult to contain, I fear. Now, since last episode, you might have spotted it. 4 games played in Serie A. 3-0 wins in a row. That's not too shabby, is it? Benevento, Sampdoria and Cagliari all beaten, and then Cremonese beaten most recently. Slightly less convincing, but we did play a rotated team for that game. 2-1 there. What does that mean for the league? What does that mean for our title hopes? Well, I'll tell you what it does mean. It puts us in a really good position to secure back-to-back Serie A titles. Inter and Lazio have really fallen off. They have dropped in performance levels, and with a game in hand, we sit top by 4 points. Inter do have a game in hand on us. They are now 12 points behind us. They have really slipped up a few times recently. We've capitalised. With 9 games left of the season, things here looking rather good. Can we just discuss, sorry, we look good, right? Yeah, we can all agree that. Can we discuss the fact Immobile's got 42 goals in 30 league games for Lazio? That is mental. That is, that's better than I've seen Erling Haaland do in most save games. He's 34, this man. I mean, I kind of want to sign him, but he's a bit old. Is he too old? Could I sign? I probably don't need. We have quite a lot of strikers, don't we? And I mean, speaking of our own strikers, we should acknowledge the fact that recently Benjamin Sesko has been absolutely bonkers. 4 goals, 4 assists, continuing to get better, the 20-year-old. He's looked phenomenal. Elsewhere, Raspadori does still lead the way in terms of goal scoring with his 29 goals. Yeah, 29 goals in all competitions, 20 in the league. The reality is that the likes of Raspadori and Sesko, if just one of them played consistently in the team, might be able to challenge Immobile, but I just like to rotate the team too much. I'd rather have a team that can compete in everything than go for the Golden Boot award. Maybe my priorities are misguided, but I think it makes sense. So just looking at our team for this upcoming game against Bayern Munich, it's a really good spot to be in. Everyone is available. Everyone is fit. It's really good, actually. I think we've been rotating the team so heavily that the workload hasn't really caught up with players. We've not had that many injuries. I've been resting the players a lot. And, well, I'm hoping that because of that, we are going to be able to be competitive here. I really want to win the Champions League. I do think Bayern Munich are one of the best teams left in the competition. You can see, though, elsewhere, Man City taking on Manchester United, Arsenal v Real Madrid, Liverpool v PSG, Bayern Munich also there. The reality is, I think if you swapped out maybe Arsenal and Man United, you probably do have, well, the best teams in Europe. You could probably maybe find 2 other teams to go ahead of those 2, but actually 6 of the 8 teams remaining have a good chance of winning it, including ourselves, of course. So this first leg is going to be away from home. That's maybe something we have to be a little bit wary of. Of course, Renato Sanchez playing against his former club. Luca did have some interest in him from Bayern Munich earlier on in this season. So, well, I'm hoping he's not going to have that in the back of his mind. I'm hoping he isn't going to hold anything back. When it comes to our team, though, I am going to go with this squad. There's a couple of players who maybe as of late their performances have dropped just a little, but ultimately, I think in this kind of game, you go with a team that's well gelled, well rested, and you know what to expect. I'm hoping that at least in this first leg, we can keep it within a goal. I really do back us at home to turn around a 1-goal deficit in this game if we need to. Not that I feel like we should need to. So let's see how we get on here. It's going to be a challenge, but I mean, if there's a game to score a corner, this wouldn't be a bad one. Soleil, Renato Sanchez, Soleil kicks it straight at Neuer. I mean, it was a great chance for a goal. I feel like set pieces are one of our specialties, especially with DeMarco over them. Would have been lovely to score one there. Unfortunately, the chance squandered. And now Musiala, that man who I said I'm a bit scared of, the number 14, he's very, very good. Although, to be fair, Bayern Munich, they've got quite a good squad in general, it turns out. And of course, they've got Sadio Mane, because we're on a transfer update. As a Liverpool fan, that really hurts to see. Even now, even months, weeks later, pain. Right, we've got the ball. Richie plays it forward to Pacino, who I did talk about the possibility of dropping. I've decided to keep him in the team. Maybe I should have dropped him. That was absolutely shocking. But we do still have the ball here. Musa, the record transfer, £60 million man. He's going to put a big looping ball over. I don't know what that was. We won't question it. DeMarco still has it. Gets to the byline. Luca back post. Got to aim for him. Aims near post to Raspadori, who takes his opportunity for goal number 30. I mean, I think Bayern Munich were thinking what I was thinking. Mark the big man on the back post who's 6'10" or whatever he is. Luca, he just looks like a freak in the match engine. In the end, all attention at the back post. DeMarco just sneaks it in at the near post. Raspadori creeps in, opens up that right foot, hits it with his instep into the bottom corner. 1-0 after 12 minutes. I don't want to say anything too loudly here. This is very, very good for us. Nothing happened after we scored, but that's kind of okay. You can see the stats here at halftime. We're not having as much of the ball, but we are getting it forward and we are creating stuff. Going to tell the players that was a good first half. Going to offer them some encouragement. Hopefully we can keep that level of performance going into this next 45. Throw in for Musa. He is going to be throwing it to Pacino. Now with DeMarco. Musa. Pacino. Richie with the ball. Cuts inside. Hits it. And I'll tell you what, there's been question marks over him this year. That's not a bad way to score your first goal for Atalanta, is it? Playing as that roving playmaker, he was one of those players on the chopping block who we could have looked to have got rid of. Well, he finds himself in a little bit of space, and it's just like Bayern Munich think, well, we'll let him have time. He's not going to do anything. I'll tell you what, he has done something. He picks out the top corner. He places the ball in it. 2 goals up. Man, I really wish they hadn't got rid of the away goal rule. With 67 minutes played here, I am going to make some changes. Luke has not played well. I'm going to bring in Sesko. Elsewhere, Moose has not really had a game to remember. You might have noticed here, Zach Karjan has picked up right midfielder. I played him there for 1 game when I rotated the team, and Renato Sanchez, I think, was suspended, and Musa needed a rest. And as a result of playing 1 game there, he's now accomplished. So, I mean, it's a useful string to his bow. I don't know if he's necessarily that good at right mid, but we can put him there today because Musa has not been good in this game. And well, immediately, another chance for us, perhaps. Although Badiashile, he's very kindly gifted it to Bayern Munich there. Not a good throw-in, but I'll tell you what, he's made up for it. He's read it. Zach Karjan, Sesko, the subs, linking up. Renato Sanchez. Zach Karjan, turns out he can play right mid. We're 3-0 up here, away against Bayern Munich. We've got 1 foot in the semi-final of the Champions League. I might be jinxing it. I might be getting it carried away prematurely, but let me enjoy this moment. Zach Karjan, Sesko, lovely, lovely play. Little bit of fortune with Renato Sanchez's initial pass going straight back to him. But a really tasty finish at the end of it. We look bloody brilliant right now. 10 minutes left. I've got 1 last sub. I'm actually going to take off Badiashile because he's not been playing very well. And I feel like in this game, if you've got a sub left, or if you're a few goals up, just sub off the centre-back who's not playing well. They probably have a mistake in them. Get rid of them. Hopefully that move's going to work for us. As well, we have given away the ball. And Alphonso Davies, now the man bringing the ball forward. I feel like we've not really seen a lot from him in this game, Davies. In the end, he ran straight into trouble and we managed to win the ball back. I kind of look across the entire of this Bayern Munich team. It's a team full of superstars. It's a team full of players who I was a bit scared of going into this, but I almost feel like that fear was misguided. So far in this game, we have just looked superior and we continue to look very good here. Scalvini, bringing the ball out of defence, gives it to Raspadori. Plenty of men running on the inside, including Pacino. Raspadori gets to the byline. Of course, he is either-footed. He floats it to Sesko, who hits it on the half volley. And it's 4-0. It's 4-0. What a performance. It couldn't be 5, could it? It couldn't be 5. They're trying to play the ball out the back. Soleil wins the header. Zach Karjan gives it to Renato Sanchez against his former club. He's playing like he's got a vendetta against them. And Olmo, by the way, I think he's on like a 5-point-something rating for Bayern Munich. He's not having a good day at the office. He is not having fun. Sane's been brought on for Gnabry out on the far side. I mean, even if they get 1 goal back, it doesn't really mean anything, does it? I mean, I still don't want to concede, just to be clear, although maybe not paying the clean sheet bonuses would be nice. Zach Karjan's read it, giving it to Sesko. Benjamin Sesko running to the byline. He's going to have a little bit of support in behind. He doesn't care about that support. He's passed it to Raspadori, who scored. It's 5-0. VAR's going to check this. If this counts, I don't know what we do for the second leg. The second leg kind of feels a bit pointless, dare I say. It's 5-0. It's 5. I mean, the defender has missed his attempted header there, and it's a bit of a Western super for him. Raspadori tucks it away. It's 5-0. Game's done. Game's gone. Make it 6 if we want, but I need to have a new plan for this episode because there's no point in doing the second leg now. That right there might be the best game I've ever had as an Atalanta manager against top quality opposition. We've just run rampant. The subs worked. The players we brought on really made an impact. Raspadori got player of the match. It was absolutely bonkers. Apparently Raspadori's wanted by Chelsea. I can't really blame them for wanting him, but he's not for sale. So I've had a look at the schedule and I've concocted a plan. Look, the second leg against Bayern, I'll kind of prepare myself to record myself talking over it. But the reality is we've won the first leg 5-0. That game's done. So instead of doing that game today, change of plan, we're going to do the Italian Cup semi-final second leg against Inter. We lost the first leg 2-1 and that was at home. So going away to Inter, it's going to be tricky. But if we could beat them and turn it around, it'd be pretty special. It's going to be a way more competitive game than the one that we just watched. And yeah, it just kind of makes sense to do. So I'm going to join you guys for that one. It is in a few weeks' time, so, you know, get comfy. I mean, I say that like it really means something to you. It's going to be in a few weeks' time for me. It doesn't mean anything for you. It's coming right up. Let's get to it. This is awkward. See you in a mo. Good news. Didn't bottle it against Bayern. We are in the semi-final. Not so good news. Real Madrid, our opposition. Man City and Liverpool playing on the other side. It's not going to be easy if we want to win the Champions League this year. Now, just taking a quick look at the matches that I've just played, didn't win any of them. Drew all of them. That's right, a draw against Roma. I guess that isn't too bad against Roma, really. We played a rotated team in this game. We then had the game against Bayern where, again, I played a rotated team. A little bit of a rotated team, at least. You can see Zakarian and Ricci playing in centre mid. The defence was the likes of Scalvini, who just continues to get better, to be honest. We also played Wisdom Ame in this game, who I really want to keep giving game time to. He's only 18. He's still getting better and better and better. He looks like he could be really good for the future. And, well, despite looking maybe a little bit lacking when you look at his polygon, his actual performances in the league have been pretty good. And, yeah, as you can see, in this game against Bayern that they played in, 2-2 it finished. Obviously, we'd won the first leg 5-0, so I wasn't too worried by it. Zakarian got both the goals. My favourite player in this team, I think. Am I allowed to say? I feel like I've said that before. I was about to say, am I allowed to have a favourite? If I'm not allowed to have a favourite, well, charge me guilty, officer. We also played Torino most recently. Again, played a rotated team. We just want to have our main players fit for today's game against Inter and also, well, Real Madrid in just under a week's time as well. There's no game this coming weekend, which is nice, but unfortunately for us, we're here for the Italian Cup semi-final where we have to turn things around. We lost the first leg 2-1. Good news, I suppose, if there is any good news. Not the fact we're away from home. The fact that we have got our full strength team available. The team that just absolutely demolished Bayern is hopefully going to get us our first win since we beat Bayern. If we lose or draw this one, it'll be 4 games without a win. That kind of looks bad. So Inter embarrassed us at home. Let's hope that we can return the favour here. Of course, we've got to be wary of their wide players. We have to be wary of their ability from set pieces. And oh my word, I thought Bastoni was about to score against us. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be mistaken, I think Bastoni started his career at Atalanta. Indeed he did. He'd be a nice player to sign, wouldn't he? It's a shame that he's on £210,000 a week. That is ridiculous. Okay, Marco to take the goal kick short to Soleil. Let's build out from the back. Let's get ourselves back into this game. I feel like if we concede first, we really have to, well, try and up the ante and get a bit more attacking. But at least for now, I want to stick to our game plan. Hopefully get an equaliser sooner rather than later, and then look to build off that as the game develops. We're going to have maybe a chance here, although DeMarco, awful pass. So Ricci bails him out by winning the ball back as our little regista in the middle. Badiashile to Romero. Gives it to Badiashile. Pessina picks up the ball. Options to his left. He gives it, well, initially back, and then Badiashile gives it to DeMarco, who's going to look to play it into Pessina. DeMarco, Badiashile. If that had ended up in the back of the net, it would have been such a good little movement for a goal. Into looking to break away, but we earn it back. Ball's dinked forward. Raspadori takes it down and finishes it. That ball by Badiashile was filthy. I don't know if anyone saw it in real life. Chiellini got a really good assist this weekend in MLS, where he played the ball as the centre-back over the top. This was Chiellini-esque, dare I say. Badiashile dinks it. Raspadori takes it down on the turn, slots it away. And you know what? I'm going to say we deserved it just based off that highlight, because we looked like we were trying to play some nice football until we hoofed it forward. And now the next highlight begins with us hoofing it forward again. Mailer, our former man playing left back. Of course, plenty of our former men in this Inter Milan squad. I say that like they chose to defect. The reality is I shipped most of them off to Inter because they just offered us silly money. Lautaro Martinez, he's scary. He's a big, meaty man in the middle. I say he's big. He's not that big. He's just quite chunky. I'm describing a footballer as chunky. Let's move on with our lives. Horta's through. Marco saves. Everything's fine. Musa trying to work his magic against Mailer. Of course, that's the matchup of the two players who basically, well, we sold Mailer and then replaced him with Musa. So Musa is the replacement. He needs to win that battle on the far side. Romero, Pessina, plays it through. Raspadori, he's through again. He should have finished it again, but Onana, what's his name, kicked it wide. We now have a corner of our own to maybe try and make something of. DeMarco, you've got a wand of a left foot. What can you do? He kicks it straight at Bastoni's head. Badiashile with the ball as we look to play it out from this goal kick. Wide to DeMarco. He gives it back to Badiashile. We're very patient in the build-up play, aren't we? We like to play it around the back, play it around our defence, try and bait out a little bit of a press from teams like Inter, get their centre mids out of position and then use the passing lanes that open up to get the ball forward. On this occasion, Rafael Toloi, another one of our former players, mopping up the pieces, playing right back. He's not a very, very good right back, really. I feel like that's an area of the pitch we could perhaps look to target. Ricci, Sanchez, Luca, DeMarco, Raspadori should have finished it, could have scored it, wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside. Toloi with the throw-in, tries to give it to Gundogan. I thought for a second we were going to win it back, but Inter still in possession and having just talked smack about Rafael Toloi, I'm now paranoid that he's going to put the ball into the middle and just, you know, put in some kind of nutty Trent Alexander-Arnold-esque cross. As it is, we've managed to weather the storm on the right side of our, well, the left side of our defence, the right side of their attack. Now the storm's coming down the other wing. It's Mailer to Brozovic. Inter patiently probing in the wide areas. Gundogan plays it to Lautaro Martinez. Wide to Rafael Toloi. He has time. He has space. He lays it off to Brozovic. Soleil heads it away, but it's only as far as Polinia. We're on the back foot here. We are having to do some defending, and Ricardo Horta has scored it. Is he offside? He looked offside. I hope he's offside. Who's that getting very emotional? DeMarco, he's raising his hands. He's not happy. Neither am I, DeMarco. What's VAR going to say? It's going to disallow the goal. It's still 2-2. Set piece. DeMarco. Raspadori. Soleil. What can he do? Gives it back to Raspadori. Oh my word, that is such a good goal. Can we discuss that goal? It's 2-0. We were behind in this game going into it. Away from home, it was going to be tough. We're going to celebrate in front of the home fans. I assume they're home fans. They're wearing the same shirts as the Inter fans, of course. You know, the blue and black stripes. But they're cheering, so I have to assume they're our fans. Raspadori, he squeezes it in at the near post, in off the post. And with that, we're in the lead. Badiashile, lots of space here. They are not in good defensive positions, Inter. Raspadori, Pessina, trying to pick up Badiashile. Read well, but, well, not a great clearance by Inter. And we have the ball again. Raspadori, Renato Sanchez, he places it. He hits the post. And unlike the last time that post was struck, that one has bounced away to safety. But there could be another chance here. We are looking relentless right now. Inter are on the back foot. We are upping the ante. Another goal before half-time. And I would love it. This is very reminiscent of the performance we saw against Bayern, if we're being honest. This has been absolutely mad. Pessina, Raspadori, cleared away, all the way back to Onana, who's going to look to launch the ball forward, but Romero's under it. Badiashile now in possession. Plays it forward to DeMarco, who is able to keep the ball in play. He's going to get to the byline. He's going to float it towards Luca, who heads it just over the bar. Half-time here, 2 goals to the good. It's actually been a more even game than it feels like it's been. I feel like we've had most of the highlights there, but the most important stat line is we've managed to score 2. So I'm going to offer the players some encouragement. I'm going to offer them further encouragement as well. If we play like we did in that first half, in this second half, I feel like this game is ours for the taking. Well, Raspadori, who's been running the show, is going to give it to Renato Sanchez. He could be through. He hits it from range. Onana didn't react. It very nearly squeezed in. I'm going to make changes. And you know what? I'm going to make similar changes to the last game. I'm going to take out Luca. I'm going to bring in Sesko. And I'm also going to bring in Zakharyan. But unlike last game where we took off Musa, I'm going to bring him in for Renato Sanchez. Because I feel like Renato Sanchez has actually had a few chances today that he squandered. And I feel like Zakharyan is a more attacking option in that centre mid on attack. He's not as good out of possession as Renato, but that player in the system, well, at least when it was Renato, was just getting a lot of space, and I feel like Zakharyan is maybe the man to utilise that space a little bit more. Inter, however, in possession, giving it to Pasalic. Our former man, Marco, makes the save. It remains 2-0 here. It's just dawned on me, this is the Italian Cup semi-final. I don't know what the rules are for extra time and stuff. Let's go check. I'm getting deja vu. I think I did this last year. Apparently away goals are used if the scores are level after 90 minutes, and they're used if it's level after extra time. So if we get one more goal, then we have 3 away goals. Inter only got 2. If Inter get 1 goal back, though, it would go to extra time. So few factors at play, but another goal for us would be absolutely massive to secure this game. Zakharyan's through. He's scored. I brought him on and he's actually done what I brought him on to do. I mean, you love to see it. 3-0. 4-2 on aggregate. Inter now have to score 3 goals. They have to score 3 goals. The game's done. Surely that's the game done right there. Pessina plays it through to Zakharyan. Renato Sanchez could never finish that. We are bloody brilliant at the moment. DeMarco. Oh, let's make it 4. 4 would be fun. Soleil heads over. I'm getting carried away, aren't I? Can we discuss how happy seeing all the red, sad faces of the Inter Milan players on the little formation panel makes me between highlights? It's giving me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. And well, another goal would give me even more of that feeling. Sesko had an FA, hit the post. He was offside anyway. It wouldn't have counted. Mailer taking the kick here. Looks like he's been moved out to the right-hand side and Rafael Toloy has maybe been taken off. They've got a chance here. They scored it. They can't get 2 goals, though, in the last 10 minutes, can they? I'm gonna slow everything down a little bit and up the time wasting. Don't judge me. 3 minutes. They can't score 2. They can't. It's going to be fine. They can't score 2. Because we've got that third away goal, it's so much more difficult for them. The time wasting and slowing down the tempo isn't really working, is it? Gosens has the ball, whips it in. Horta's there, back post. Is that going to count? Is that the VAR's checking it? Please disallow. It's going to count, right? You know what? Musa DeMarco. Musa can't play as a right wing back. He's going to learn today. I realise I have actually got one last sub. Hattabor, wing back defend. Wing back defend. Richie, ball winning defend. Badiashile, defend. Just defend, lads. That's all I'm really asking from us now. I forgot to pause the game. Please be a pointless highlight. If they score another now, it's going to be tragic. Pessina tries to play it forward towards Sesko. Just end the highlight, please, football manager. Don't do this to me. Soleil. Okay, we're fine. We're not fine. We're not fine. There's another chance. DeMarco, just get it forward now. We can play it around the defence. We can time waste. We just need to kill off this game. Musa, Zakharyan. Of course, the wing-back's now set to wing-backs on defend rather than the wide midfielders. I mean, this is okay. I'm calm. Everything's fine. Romero. Soleil, Musa, Sesko. This is lovely. Zakharyan, if you could finish this, it'd be such a lovely goal. Dink him. He's not dinked that, has he? That's not a dink. 5 minutes of added time. No more highlights, football man. If we score, that's fine. But no more highlights, please. Thank you. It's cleared away. Mailer's played it forward. Badiashile's read it. Richie to Romero. We are hanging on a little bit at the end here, and I don't feel comfortable. It's 4-4 on aggregate, but we have the 3 away goals. It should be fine. It should have been fine earlier. We were winning this game 3-0. But Inter just don't know when to give up. Less than 2 minutes left and we are holding on. It's like that scene in Lion King. You know, were Mufasa hanging on? Are Inter Milan Scar? Are they going to push us to the ground? How will I explain it to Marco, my son, down on the floor? What's happened when he stood in goal? Sad. Let's not have that ending. Let's have a different ending. Raspadori has missed that. Sorry, that was spoilers for The Lion King, but I think we can spoil The Lion King in 2022. I hope we can. Please don't cancel me. Also, please don't score Inter. Why is this highlight not ending? It was meant to end, and it's still going on, and I'm not having fun. I don't like it. Badiashile, Pessina, Richie, just get it. I'm pointing the wrong way for you guys. That way. That way. I'm pointing. If I'm the manager, I'm pointing the right way, but on camera, it looks like doesn't matter. They were killing time. This is. I mean, is it pretty football? Not really, but it's efficient time wasting. We don't need to get the ball forward. We can just mess around with it at the back. Raspadori running forward. 15 minutes left. This game's done. All crossed over. Of course, if Inter did get one, they win the game. There's no extra time available now since we scored that third. Romero. Badiashile. This is fine. That's that. Just blow the whistle, ref. Please just blow the whistle. Thank you. I felt like the game really wanted to torture me at the end. We've won this game 3-2. We've done just about enough. I'll tell you what, the decisions I made towards the end, maybe not the best, but we did what we needed to. We've made it through. And you know what? We get to take on Lazio for all our troubles. Lazio, another team pushing us towards the top of the table. A team who are currently within 3 points of us, albeit we've got a game in hand. I want to say I'm looking forward to playing them, but I'm not really. That game, by the way, is scheduled for the 15th of May, after next episode, where we have the small matter of Real Madrid. Yay. So a slightly different episode than I planned today, but I hope you enjoyed it nevertheless. Thank you for watching as always. Next time out, Real Madrid, Champions League semi-final. First leg away from home, second leg at home. I kind of like it that way around. Hopefully, we can replicate today's success. Hopefully, I'll see you guys then. And until whenever that may be, it is me, Jack, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.